The Jamnalal Bajaj Foundation was established in 1977 in the memory of Sri Jamnalal Bajaj, with the objective of promoting the kind of constructive activities to which he dedicated himself during his lifetime. Every year, the foundation gives awards to persons who have rendered outstanding service in specified fields. Each award carries a citation, a trophy and a cash prize of Rs 5 lakhs. The recipients of the 2009 awards are Sri Lavanam Gora, Sri Ayyappa Masagi, Dr. Jaya Arunachalam and Reverend Father Charles Peter Davati. Sri Lavanam's earliest work was as a young volunteer in the independence movement. Subsequently, he came to be a part of Gandhiji's ashram in Sevagram and later joined the Bhudan movement of Vinobaji. Sri Lavanam then began what would be his invaluable contribution to the people of Andhra Pradesh. This was his work with criminal tribe settlements. The reforms and rehabilitation was carried out in 5 stages, beginning with the initial period of counseling, gaining confidence, process of rehabilitation, dealing with the backlash and also working for women empowerment and child rights. In the 5th stage, which is ongoing, focus is on using education as a tool of social integration. Sri Lavanam has played a seminal role in the rehabilitation of Joginis, traditional village sex workers. Sri Lavanam and his team shouldered the responsibility of reforming and bringing Joginis to the mainstream, getting them married and settling them. This implied dealing with 2 generations, convincing the young men at one level and their elders on the other. Due to these initiatives, the Jogini tradition was totally uprooted by the year 2000. Sri Lavanam has also been successful in dismantling many superstitions rampant in the community. An active Sarvodaya leader, he has always promoted intercaste marriages. Now in his 70s, Sri Lavanam is still very active and his ambition is to bring the Naxalites and other extremists into a non-violent way of life. Sri Ayyappa Masagi began his experiments in water conservation in 1994. In 2002, he left his formal job and took up water literacy work full-time. Sri Masagi invented several subsoil water conservation catalysts such as non-irrigational subsurface rain pits, stream water harvesting and underground lakes. Thanks to the heavy rainfall in Karnataka in 2008, open wells and tube wells which were discarded 20 years ago have been recharged in the areas of intervention by Sri Masagi. Sri Masagi has developed several innovative, cost-effective and easily replicable subsurface water conservation structures for holding moisture for long periods. By this system, Sri Masagi and his team have recharged more than 1,000 tube wells with their direct intervention. It is estimated that more than 70,000 wells have been recharged indirectly. The system has become so popular that tens of thousands of farmers have already replicated the process successfully. Sri Masagi is now trying to reach out to the corporate world. Companies purchasing water worth Rs 1.5 lakhs per month were convinced to invest Rs 18 lakhs for a permanent solution. The water literacy campaign has reached 1.5 million people with 1,000 programs across 8 states in India and a total spend of Rs 318 million on groundwater recharging. Sri Ayyappa Masagi is known as the doctor of dry borewells, whose mission is to strike a balance between water usage and water replenishment by transforming communities into water warriors. Dr. Jaya Arunachalam is the president of Working Women's Forum. initiated to develop the human resource potential of poor women workers. Starting with 800 women, the forum is now a social movement of over 11 lakh women spread over 5,000 villages and slums. Dr. Arunachalam has promoted several forums and development organizations for the socio-economic welfare of women. The National Union of Working Women, the trade union wing of the forum, facilitates poor women in their struggle for a better life. Through the union's efforts, the daily wages of agricultural workers have increased from ₹4 to ₹40. The fisherwomen of Adiramapattinam were able to break the monopoly of the auctioneer and reap better profits. The landless laborers of the most backward districts of Bidar in Karnataka have become organized. Women weavers of Kanchipuram have come on par with male weavers. The incidence of child bondage has been reduced. The Devdasis of Bellary have been sensitized on their rights to break away from the exploitative traditions. The small fishermen from Adiramapattinam took up cudgels against big trawler operators for their fishing rights and won justice from the Supreme Court. The initiation of the Social Security Program has impacted maternity benefits and insurance cover to over 4 lakh women. At present, she is establishing an international grassroots network among women called GROOTS. Dr. Arunachalam was awarded the Padma Shri in 1987. Reverend Father Charles Peter Davati is a Catholic priest, peace activist and specialist in non-violence. Father Davati's peace and justice work began dramatically in 1970 when he witnessed campus movements against the Vietnam War and American policies of military intervention. Over the years, he co-founded non-violent organizations involved in resistance against nuclear weapons, including Covenant for Peace, Great Lakes Life Community, and Michigan Faith and Resistance. In 1993, Father Davati and others formed the Michigan Peace Team, or MPT. Since 1995, MPT has placed violence reduction teams in the Palestinian-occupied territories. Palestinians say that this does reduce violence committed by Israeli soldiers. From 1996 to 1999, MPT sent violence reduction peace teams to Mexico, where the Mayan indigenous people were being persecuted by the Mexican military and paramilitary death squads. At a racist Ku Klux Klan rally, MPT placed a team of 105 peace team members. The chief of police later praised the peace team, relieved that the violence was greatly reduced from what was expected. Non-violent violence reduction peace teams are the direct result of Mahatma Gandhi's vision of Shanti Sena. The Peace Army of Michigan Peace Team embodies that vision, and its creation was inspired by it. Father Davati is an outstanding person, committed to a peaceful and just world. Over the years, he has gone to jail several times. He has risked his life in war and conflict zones. In the US, Father Davati is known as the Conscience Keeper and one of the foremost Gandhians.